I'd like to think that with the album, we really have something in there for everyone.
We haven't really like shown our whole dynamic side.
A lot of these songs started with acoustic, and we haven't really expanded on most of our acoustic ideas.
Dynamically, I think it's much more interesting. The highs are higher and the lows are lower. If you enjoyed Keep Control, I think you'll like this one even better. We certainly do. So.
It's a different style than I would normally do, but it is, I don't know, it kind of speaks to me in a different way. It's more mature, and it is, I don't know, it's just a little bigger.
It's nice to have Miles, Tim drumming on the record.
It's the first time that the four of us have really 100% collaboratively started from scratch.
Finally, like what we've been doing live for the last couple of years translated onto a CD.
This is the first original work, the original piece of work that I've done with the band. Yes, this is the first one, and I'm excited to put that shit on.
I think us doing it on our own was a great idea.
You know, we're used to recording at home, so it was nothing new. We took our time with it, but it turned out exactly how we wanted.
We all have like our different input and different styles, but we all meet in the middle somewhere, and we made it work.
Usually it started with like a riff that he or Dan had, and then I'd throw some sort of a rhythmic idea behind it, and just from there it just grew. Jed and I have a back and forth. He's always very particular about the way that he wants certain fills to sound and where he wants them to end and start, whereas I approach it more organically, just kind of like whatever I feel in the moment. I love Jed, and you know, we bang heads during the process sometimes, but it always makes for you know, a much better finished product.
So hold me down.
My favorite song on the record is probably, it's in between Back to Life and Hold Me Down.
My favorite song is Hold Me Down.
So hold me down.
Hold Me Down is a standout for me too. It's just got a really good groove.
The groove is just so driving.
This particular album does, it kind of makes me think about the fall and winter. One specific song definitely makes me think about winter, and that is this Higher Low. Higher Low is a winter song to me. The song sounds blue, if that makes sense.
I really like Higher Low. There's a lot of back and forth dynamically in that song, and it really is kind of a roller coaster of a song. It starts so slow and pretty, lots of swelling guitars, and when it finishes, it's full on, 100%.
Some of the songs kind of date us back to when we were younger. One song in particular was a riff that we brought back from when Dan and I were 13 years old. So I found this old cassette tape that had this awesome riff Dan recorded on an acoustic guitar. I played it back, and I was like, we have to make this into a song. That was about 13 years later.
Album is something that I'd been searching for a long time.
Yeah, it just like came to me, and I was like, dude, Owlbum, like O-W-L-B-U-M.
I thought it was hilarious. I wanted something so stupid simple that you couldn't forget, and when Tim said album, it just kind of hit the spot, so we took it and ran with it.
Owlbum sounded unique. It sounded like you'd remember it.
The other guys will probably be like, oh, I don't know who thought of it, because they don't want to give me credit, but it was all me.
Who did come up with it? You? I think Tim came up with it.
You miss our young years. Hey!
Albums. Albums.